today's topic, we're going to digest what we're going to say. What sort of visa do you need to get married in the UK? As far as we are concerned, as far as the general public are concerned, normally what they know is, at least it will be a marriage visitor visa. It's not the only marriage visitor visa that will entitle you to come to UK and get married. There is another one, as Manati as or what as she has been saying, Fiancé. So in this case, we're going to look at these two types of visitors visa, being the marriage visitor visa and the fiancé visa, and see which of them is applicable to you if you want to come to UK to get married. So what I can say is we start with what we've been discussing in terms of marriage visa is that it is designed for individuals over the age of 18 who wish to visit the UK to marry or form a civil partnership or give notice of a marriage or civil partnership in the UK. Thus, on the other hand, the fiancé visa is a category for engaged partner of a British citizen. Also, persons with indefinite leave to remain in the UK or even limited leave to remain under the Appendix EU, being the European Union. These, by who you wish to enter the UK, marry within 6 months of your arrival. So in the nutshell, what's the difference between these two are that, fine, the marriage one is a visa that will allow you to come to UK and get married. But you need to go back after the marriage. On the other hand, the fiancé one also is a visa that will allow you to come to UK. You are all going to be given 6 months, 6 months. But when it comes to the fiancé one, what it will happen or what will allow you to do is that whilst you are UK, after you're married, you have the right to quickly apply for leave to remain, being an extension as a spouse of a person settled or a British person, a British citizen in UK here, or under the Appendix EU, if your spouse has got limited leave under the Appendix EU. So what, in the nutshell, the difference between the marriage visitor visa and fiancé visa is that the marriage visitor visa, after your marriage in UK, you need to go back and apply for spousal visa. But on the fiancé one, whilst you are on UK here, you shouldn't allow your visa, your 6 months, to expire, but rather you go ahead and apply for spousal visa whilst you are in UK. So let's pick the requirements one after the other. In terms of the requirements, let's look at our marriage visitor visa. Under the marriage visitor visa, what it talks about is, if you want to apply for it, the first eligibility or requirement you need to follow is that you are over 18 years old. Also, you are free to give notice of marriage and also to marry or enter into a civil partnership in the UK within 6 months of your arrival. On the other hand, you are in a genuine relationship. That genuine relationship is important to the Home Office. So all the time, if you want to apply for marriage visitor visa, Home Office will assess and make sure that you are in a genuine relationship. Also, you will visit the UK for less than 6 months and will then leave the UK. So that's the reason why I said when you look at the marriage visitor visa, the main purpose for you to come to UK is I'm coming to get married and go back. So another requirement they look at it, you have sufficient funds available to you to cover the cost of your visit and return journey without need to rely on the public funds in UK. And lastly, another requirement is you must not intend to work in the UK or study for more than 30 days or make UK your home through frequent visits. So when you look at the requirements for marriage visitors visa, these are the requirements for that. And also they look at the criminality as well. That will fall under the suitability. So let's come to the fiancé visa. I don't know, all along we know of marriage visitors visa, but we've not come across about the fiancé visa. But just to let you know, fiancé visa is part of the immigration rules, UK immigration rules, and you can get it under paragraph 390. That describes what, if you want to apply under the fiancé visa, is all about. So let's look at the requirements you need to meet for the fiancé visa. What they are saying is your partner should be a British or hold indefinite leave to remain or limited leave to remain under Appendix EU. Also, you and your partner should be over 18 years. And you have met in person. I know you have met in person will be a bit dicey for you to let them know that you've met in person. It could happen the sponsor has traveled to where you are and you now want to travel back to the sponsor's country in order to enter into a marriage. Fine. The other, also, the Home Office look at it, you are both free to marry. This is whereby at times we just normally get confused about that side. It might happen you were in other relationship or you married before. Before you enter into this fiancé visa application, you make sure you are free from that sort of relationship. The other one is your relationship must be genuine and you have the intention to live together permanently in the UK. So you have to make sure that at least you are in a serious relationship and in future you're going to live permanently if your partner is a British in UK here. The other requirement is that any previous relationship should have been broken down permanently, as I said the other. And also, you will be adequately maintained in the UK without recourse to the public fund, meaning you don't need to depend on the welfare benefits in UK. You and your partner make sure that when you come here, they can easily finance yourself. You don't need to say, I need a benefit to support my marriage. No way. Home Office will not entertain that. And the other one is, at least your partner who is in UK here should have gotten adequate accommodation for you in case you are here. And in case you go after the marriage, you want to live permanently in UK. The accommodation aspect has to be taken into consideration. And lastly, you as a fiancé coming to UK, you have to speak and understand the English to the required level the Home Office will be looking at, i.e. being level A1. So the requirements for both the marriage visitors visa and the fiancé visitors visa, as I've explained. But let's come back to the differences, what makes or what you can differentiate from being a marriage visitors visa and being a fiancé visitors visa if you're making such an application. What the Home Office guidance and the immigration rules talks about is that when it comes to the intention in those two visas, what they look at it is that what is the intention or the motive for you coming to the UK? First, let's pick the marriage visitors visa. The marriage visitors visa, the intention is that you're coming to UK within 6 months to marry and go back. Fine. Let's see the fiancé one as well. The fiancé one, on the other hand, is saying you're coming to UK within 6 months, you get married, and if possible, you can make an application within UK, but don't wait till your 6 months visa expires. Whilst you are in UK here, you can put in an application as for leave to remain in UK. So in this case, the strict requirement as a spouse of a person settled or a British citizen, you're supposed to meet these strict requirements, i.e., being relationship requirement, English language requirement, financial requirement, accommodation requirements. So you have to meet these requirements if you are under fiancé visa and you've done your marriage in the UK and you want to apply for leave to remain. On the other hand, what the Home Office have incorporated in their rules and their guidance is that the financial bit, if you are here and you want to apply for leave to remain as a fiancé, you need to meet the financial requirement, i.e. being the 18,600. But on the other hand, if you are here as a marriage visitors visa, but you can't extend, you should have something we call adequate maintenance in such a way that for your 6 months here being to get married, you have to make sure that your financial bits are sound in such a way that you wouldn't rely on the public funds UK have got. So in the nutshell, what I can say is, if you are on the marriage visitors visa route, the main intention is you have to come to UK, get married, and go back. In future, if you want to join your partner in UK here, you have to apply from outside UK and make such an application. And that will take you through entry clearance as a spouse of a person settled in UK. On the other hand, the fiancé visa is such a way that it's allow you to be in UK, first get married, and secondly, you can apply leave to remain to stay in UK permanently. So if you are here on the fiancé visa, within that 6 months after you're married and you still got your leave, you shouldn't wait till expire before you put in an application for leave to remain as a spouse of a person settled or a British citizen in UK. So that's the difference between the marriage visitors visa and that of fiancé visa.